This came an unprecedented disclosure by Meghan. Actually, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We were actually married 3 days before the wedding. Nobody knew that. I'm actually just saying that now. I'm letting the cat out of the bag. I know, crazy, right? But yeah, we didn't want to share that, and we weren't going to. Not with this hostile public that's totally after us all the time. I mean, why would we do that to ourselves, right? Like, this was our holy union. We did it in the garden behind our house with the Archbishop of Canterbury. He wed us. And I'm just now feeling the freedom to say that. See those vows over there that are on our bedroom wall? Yeah? You've seen them, right? I've showed you. Those are actually the vows we said in the gardens behind our house with the Archbishop of Canterbury at our secret wedding 3 days before the actual event. So what everybody else saw, they thought that was our actual wedding, and it really wasn't. What the hell was she saying? Why would she even tell that lie? What is the purpose and point? Other than to just let the world, like, it's just a middle finger to the world, being like, you MFers, you think you're going to have a piece of me? I'll tell you a thing or two. I mean, get out of town, Meghan. You are so lame that you would think we care. Okay, you guys had a little, first of all, you didn't. But even if you had, what am I going to be like? What in the world? I thought I witnessed the real thing. Whatever, I was watching it on TV anyway. It's not like I was invited to this wedding. Regardless, even if I had been, that was a party I got to attend. What do I care? What do I care? The frivolity and the party still happened, regardless of if you and Harry said a couple of words to each other one night out back. Who gives a damn? Okay, I'm getting a little spicy. Just what Meghan imagined she achieved by this crude invention has not been explained. Under British law, marriage must be in public place with 2 witnesses, and Meghan's marriage certificate stated the wedding was on the 19th May in Windsor. Possibly, she believed that, like in California, marriage certificates can remain secret and can only become available to the public on the explicit order of a judge. She would have experience with that. Again, Oprah Winfrey gave Meghan a free run. Yeah, no questions on that. No scrutiny. Like, wait, hold up. How did you guys manage that? It's like nothing, no questions, just like, I understand exactly why you had to do that. After all the racist scrutiny you'd been under, of course you and Harry wanted to have a private moment together. On reflection, it appeared that Meghan was manipulating her interviewer and the Archbishop of Canterbury. The prelate refused to comment about the marriage date, but instead the Archbishop lamented for Harry and Meghan's fate. It's life without parole. Yeah, it is, because they're trapped by all their lies. They can never get out. The thing that's ironic is they could get out at any point. If they just wanted to say, hands up, we're done, we're sorry, if they would just shut up and go away, they could possibly have most of what they wanted. But they're so insufferable. Other injustices which Meghan had suffered tumbled out. You guys, I mean, I had recalled the stupid comment about, then there was speculation about the color of Archie's skin. I'd remembered that one, but I hadn't recalled how much she referred to the royal family's hatred of brown people. It's so weird to me that she thought anybody was going to buy this. Like, that there really is something holding people back because of the color of their skin. And that, I mean, she acted like there was a separate water fountain for her at Buckingham Palace. We're all going to eat at this table. You can sit at that table in a separate room. I mean, what? The reality that she's trying to get us all to buy into, we know that's not true. It's like, there's not like a separate lifestyle that you and baby Archie have to live. Harry, the redheaded golden child, somehow is going to be able to reap all the benefits of being a royal. But his wife and child are going to be out in the cold because they tan a little better than he does. Get out of here. Meghan kept on. She was given no class on how to speak, on how to behave, how to properly cross your legs, how to be royal. There was none of that training that might exist for other members of the family. But, Meghan, I I wonder how you didn't have a class when there was 15 people assigned to you when you got there. I'm concerned how none of those people managed to get a word with you about how to behave. But even if that was a reality, even if there is any chance that was true, you don't actually need a class on how to behave like royalty, because all you have to do is be kind and gracious and discreet. There's not really a class for that. If you can't figure out that you need to sit with your knees together, God help you. If you are wearing a dress and you're sitting on a stage, put your knees together. Okay? You don't need to be crossing and uncrossing your legs and risking some kind of a tragedy for the audience members. All right? There's just a lot of things that you could have just known how to do innately, right? But this need to claim that no one told me what to do. There were people, though. You had somebody to dress you. You had somebody to help you. It's incongruent with reality that there was nobody there who sees you, this American. We see how you dress yourself. We know you need help in the department of undergarments. All right. We understand that you don't know. All right. We get that you need help. There's no conceivable way that nobody was helping her. And for the, 15% of behavior that they probably thought, well, as a grown woman, you will know how to behave. If there wasn't somebody whispering in your ear every second, now at this point, we're going to have you not talk. At this point, we're going to have you not clutch and claw Harry and pull him away from conversations he's trying to have with others. At this point, we're going to have you not push the queen out of the way to get in the car. It's like, if she needed to have that, ain't nobody going to be able to help Meghan, She could have had a staff of 50 people, but if she needed to be told the minutia of those kinds of subjects, there wouldn't have been enough people in the palace to get her through life. Meghan claims that she was left in the darkness and in ignorance. She had to Google the national anthem. She had to have a brush lesson in curtsying in Windsor Park. It was all so terrible and horrible. Again, if this is the things that tip her over, how is she ever going to go and help anybody in any sort of traumatic situation? She's always talking about, like, we want to be the good in the world. We have to be global change. We have to walk into the and help the hurting masses. If this is the kind of stuff that bowls her over, like it's too hard for her to learn the national anthem or how to curtsy correctly, she's not equipped to help the masses. I can tell you that much. During the interview, she could not quite decide whether she had been shocked when the security guards were withdrawn. And they were not withdrawn, right? Like, if she'd stayed, she'd have had security. Or had she happily confided, after all, to the queen that she did not want protection? She waffled back and forth. 1 minute, I couldn't believe we weren't getting protection. And then her saying, actually, me and the queen had a conversation, and I told her, I don't even need that. I'm just a regular, normal girl. Oprah did not query Meghan's contradiction. I mean, of course she didn't. Oprah, it's like Oprah drugged herself and couldn't even quite come up with enough questions. All she could do was be like, oh my God, what? It's just like everything she did, all of her facial expressions were so biased. She couldn't even sit there and pretend like she hadn't taken sides. Oprah seized on Meghan's criticism of the queen. Meghan said that, like the poor, naive soul she'd been, she believed them when they said that I would be protected. Well, you would have been protected if you'd stayed. You chose to walk away from protection. What, they're just supposed to chase you around the globe? It's like, if you want protection, stay within the walls of protection. Okay? It had never been denied you.